Day 40 of 50 Days of Fuego, and I'm smuggling some nibs. Hey, Brian, good. Sorry. So, we're back at the Funky Buddha Brewery here with Brian, making another Funky Buddha cocktail with their seasonal beer. What is it?
Nib Smuggler Chocolate Milk Porter.
Yes, delicious chocolate milk porter. You can say a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's a milk porter, so we use milk sugar, which is not fermentable, leaves a little bit of residual sweetness in the beer, which kind of balances out the bitter roasty notes that you typically get in porters and stouts. Then we hit it with some cocoa nibs and a little bit of vanilla bean. It's delicious. It's dessert-like, but not too sweet. It's really good. It's going to be available through the end of February, so go to your local major retailer, pick up a 4-pack, give it a shot.
Yeah, definitely. And we should go make a cocktail, and then after that, I'm gonna kick your ass at House of the Dead.
Perfect.
So I'm back behind the bar in the Funky Buddha event space. We're making another cocktail with Funky Buddha beer. Today we're using the Nib Smuggler, their seasonal chocolate milk porter, and we're of course going to be using FWAYGO. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to use about 2 ounces of FWAYGO White Rum, and this cocktail is going to be a little bit on the sweeter side, and that's because I made a salted caramel cayenne syrup. So we're going to use that. It's going to give a nice caramel flavor with a little bit of spice. About 1 ounce of that. To fill it out, we're going to do about 1.5 ounces of fresh coconut milk. That'll thicken it up too. And we want to kind of balance out that sweet a little bit, so I've got something a little special. This is Lactart. Lactart is a derivative milk acid. So instead of having that kind of acid that'll balance sweet that comes from citrus, that has that citric flavor, this has more of a creamy texture and more of a neutral tart. So we're gonna add about 3 or 4 dashes of that. We'll go ahead and add our ice, shake it up. All right, we got a nice shake on there, and we're gonna add a healthy amount of our Nib Smuggler to give it that nice chocolate flavor with a little bit of effervescence. And we'll strain it onto some fresh ice. Now, as far as garnish, we're gonna do a nice little tiki treatment to highlight the cayenne. We'll put a little bit of pepper on there. An orange peel, because it works so well with chocolate, a little bit of fresh mint, and we'll dust that with a little bit of fresh cayenne pepper. All right, so here we go. The Snug Smugglers. Cocktail bromance, activate. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is really good. That's awesome.
That's really nice. The chocolate definitely comes through. Very, very chocolatey. You get a little bit of that spice on the aromatic and from the syrup itself. The caramel kind of shows up in there, but the coconut's pretty present too. Actually, a really fantastic cocktail.
Coconut, chocolate, caramel.
Yeah.
Decadent.
Spice. Nice.
Love it.
So there we are, day 40 of 50 Days of Fuego, the Snug as Smugglers. Thanks again to Brian and Funky Buddha for having us here again to make Funky Buddha cocktails. We really appreciate it. Again, if you have a chance, they are a fantastic brewery, make amazing beers, and you should definitely check them out. So I guess that's it for today.
Yep.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Funky Buddha for having us over to make some fun cocktails.
Anytime.
And we'll do it again soon.
Sounds good.
You can't do that. Because I will have to laugh if you do that. Yeah, some of this is definitely going to the outtakes.
This is great. This is great. Perfect.